Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another sort of Let's Play Path of Exile. We're playing the the Fall of Oriath expansion here, and we are currently in Act 5. We're in the Oriath Square, where apparently there's some rebels that are fighting some soldiers, and we're going to be helping out with the rebels. Hopefully they don't get splash damage. I don't think they will. Nice. I was just saying at the end of the last episode, it'd be nice to get into an area that was a little bit more open, maybe a little bit more clear what the navigation is, and a little easier to sort of clump and AoE down big groups of dudes, which is, you know, slightly more efficient for XP and stuff. Level 42 zone. We are at level 43. So good XP density. Get rid of those Scholar's Boots. So I think what we're looking for here is using a door to open up a... or using the eyes to open up a door. I think that's our goal. At some point I might start to be tempted to pick up those mallets, because you can use those as a way to get the cartographer's chisels, or you get the chisels or use them with the chisel, something like that. Anyway, I hate these guys with, like, I don't take range damage. But I think right now it'd just still be cluttering up our inventory too much. It's not like they're rare, so we're not going to run short powerful crits. What is this? Controlled destruction? Yeah, we're going to want more of that. Okay, these guys, these guys are resisting chaos. I don't know if they were resisting elemental damage as well. Feels like our deeps aren't quite as high as they used to be, which is entirely possible here. Run. Fall back. Fire trap a little bit. Fire trap this guy. Drop some totems in him. These shields that they've got that block all range attack do tend to have a limited duration. At least on normal guys. I think there's plenty of rares that will have a permanent one of those shields, and they're kind of annoying because it's actually quite hard for them to convince them to stand still so that I can put my totems inside their area here. But the normal ones, yeah, it fades after. It's not even damage; it just fades after a certain amount of time, so you don't have to stress too much. So I'm going to assume going across this bridge is probably a good way to progress. Eat fire traps. More flame totems. More flame totems. Fire traps all over. Let these guys die. And the fire traps in the middle aren't like the optimal damage, but it does ensure that they'll always be hitting stuff. Oh, Guilt Call. Fire trap. Refreshed frame totem. Die. Yeah, I still feel this hasn't been a looterific run overall, which is too bad, because it would have been a little bit faster. Still craving some boots. I also feel like we haven't been seeing that many masters. Like, we haven't unlocked all the masters, and we haven't had enough of an opportunity to level them up. Who's got the thing to make his allies not die? Because that's really annoying, especially with totems, because we can't target. So one of these guys has, like, other allies can't die. Is it you? No, group frenzy on death. I think we're fighting two uniques. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one over here. So we're going to try to keep dropping the totems near him so that they shoot him. It'd be nice if the totems didn't target people at, like, who were at 1 hit point and also had the other allies can't die buff active on them. But I don't think they do. I think they will happily continue to target things that they can't actually kill. Is this where we want to progress? Oh, no, it's just a Vol side area. All right, well, let's do that. There's a limited number of Vol spell gems that we might use on this build. I could see something like Vol Haste being a thing. It might literally be the only one. I don't know if that's... And it should affect our totems. Increased duration support. We want at least one of those. I might have one banked. I'm not sure. We're going to want one of those for... we want it to be linked with our cast on damage taken Immortal Call. And possibly something else. I can definitely see, like... I can see a 4-linked cast on damage taken that includes improved duration, Immortal Call, and then one extra thing. Maybe a curse, just to make the curse last longer. Maybe the freezing spell effect? I don't know. Spear Lordly Plate. I don't think we're going to make use of that, but we'll see. And the leather belt is the life ones. I mean, we could also take a random roll on some of those life belts, but probably just bother picking up the a rare version of it. So the Vol side areas are pretty short. They always have some sort of trait, so They reflect elemental damage, so that actually doesn't affect me so much. I think they'll reflect the elemental damage back to the totems. I don't know if, like, the fire traps and stuff would reflect back to me. I don't think so. Hey, someone's using totems against me. Let's make sure that we cast near him. And he's got that stupid no range damage stuff going on. Pop the Vol Spectral Throw. I think I've already got one of those, and it's definitely not useful for my particular build. So, hooray! Alright. Die. Oh, here we go. Exclamation mark. Templar's Court entrance, so presumably we use the eyeballs to pop that open. Yeah, we don't have them in our inventory anymore. Templar's Courts. Waypoint right away. Nice art on the thing here. This looks kind of fancy. I mean, it reminds me of, like, the Linares Temple and the Solaris Temple, except more Roman. You know? It's kind of cool. I like it. Hello! Prepare to die. Say hello to my little friends. Oh, there's the assassin. So he's got some of the most annoying missions. They've always been some of the most annoying missions, and it's doubly annoying if you're using, like, totems or minions, because, like, if he gives you the mission to, like, keep one target alive and kill all the guards, it's like, well, it's a little bit of a crapshoot. You can sort of try to manipulate things so that your totems are mostly just hitting the guards, but yeah. Ooh, I thought that froze me for a second, but I think it was just a second of lag, actually. One Orb of Augment. Excellent. If it's like, kill everyone within time limit, that's okay. Yeah, assassinate within a time limit. The other thing that can be annoying is sometimes these masters will give you, their quest will involve going somewhere that you've already cleared. Because the things, like the targets for the master, only spawn after you accept the quest. So sometimes it's behind you and you're like, oh, well, I'm not going to do that. And in particular with him, it can be really inconvenient for that, right? Like, you know, you're not just... Resist elemental damage. You are really resisting elemental damage. You know what? Screw you. At least we can keep him busy fighting totems, make it that much more likely that we can just walk away from him. Now, the time limit only starts once you spot the target. So we're not actually on a time limit now, as far as I know. Oh, there's the targets, the red things. So I want to avoid aggroing that for as long as possible. If we can clear as much of this as possible, that would be really helpful. Because as soon as those guys aggro on us, that's when the timer will start. There it is. So, just drop that in here. There's the target, is this dude here. That should be fine. Hooray! And as of patch whatever, the masters TP to you after you're done, which is wonderful. I like that a lot. Another passive skill point. So I think we're going to swing to the other side here, get the totem boosters, so that our totems do more damage. I haven't actually opened up my skill tree planner in a bit, but I'm assuming that's what I want. I don't know if chasing this guy's down is actually practical, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, no, I'm going to call that guy impractical to chase down in this particular map and situation. It's really great when they pop into a rare, because while that does make the rare more difficult to kill, at least he doesn't run away. And some builds have just a much easier time killing those than others. We lack burst damage, and we're not a really high mobility build, so it's really annoying killing the loot monkeys. This is a pure dead end. Oh, no, it's not. There we go. Thanks for coming out there, because I would have missed you. I would have missed that doorway. Because I was just looking at the end here. I wasn't looking at the sides. I like these stacks of books. I like these zones. You know, not purely wide open. I like the design. Everything looks very rich and shiny. I mean, this is so different from Rayclist, right? Where everything is just broken and terrible all the time. And even starting in Act 5, everything is pretty terrible because you start in the slave pits. The city's not bad, but now we're like, damn, man. Until we started going in Wrecking Face, there wasn't any blood stains anywhere. You know, nothing's all dusty or broken. Everything looks brilliant. And then we come in and just break everything, but these guys are all bad, so it's okay. Dead end there. Feels like this is something, but it is not. Eelskin boots, those are evasion items. I mean, they're 4-link, but we don't need a whole lot of green sockets in our links. We'll need a little bit of variety once we start doing our cast on damage taken stuff, because we'll have some of the effects will be blue, some of them will be green. I think the majority will still be red, which is good. It's possible that we'll, at some point, just for the ease of color coding, since we don't have infinite chromatics, we might end up going with like a hybrid, you know, strength, agility, strength, int item in one of our gearing slots that we need the sockets. Because the socket colors you get, they are random, and you can re-randomize them with a chromatic, but they are weighted to the color of the stat on the item. So if it's a strength dexterity item, you are more likely to get red and green sockets than blue ones. You can still get blue ones, but it's a little harder to get. And if you only need one blue one, for example, then it's not too bad. You'll likely get one at some point. The problem is if you need 2 or even 3 blues on a non-int based item, things are pretty rough. Find him and kill him. Okay, well... Oh, there's a waypoint right over there. I thought this was a boss fight for some reason. It felt like a boss arena. This is a very shiny area, though. Very slick. Actually, we even get reflections on the tile. That's how clean this area is. Where are the baddies? Oh, there we go. That. Let's level up. Flammability. Yeah, we'll keep going. I mean, again, we're not casting it right now because we've got it on our offhand item because we lack blue slots. But I can see ourselves using it. If nothing else, one of the other things you could do with your off armor set is even if you don't plan on using a skill gem, leveling up extra skill gems to level 20 is pretty good, because if you sell a skill gem plus something, if you sell a level 20 skill gem, I think plus something, it will give you a new copy of that skill gem. It'll only be level 1, but it'll be 20% quality. And again, quality is a really powerful trait to have on skill gems, but very hard to rise up because the gem cutter's tools, or whatever it is, only gives you 1% quality, and they're not very common. So you'd have to use 20 of them to get up to 20% quality. So that's hard to do for yourself, but also if you 20% quality gems sell for a ton of cash. If you are not in a solo self-found league like I'm playing now, it becomes a really good way to get like a lot of currency. Sell some 20% quality gems of a skill that is popular. So even if it's not a skill you're using, if it's a popular skill, it's still a good way to go. And of course, the easiest way to do it is probably, well, I was going to say, if you find items that already have some innate quality, then you might consider just selling those or doing something else. I don't know. The superior mallets are quite good to pick up, because I think what you have to do is like get a 20% quality mallet and sell it, maybe with something to get the cartographer's chisel. I don't remember. It's something like that. I've done it plenty, but off the top of my head, I can't remember anymore. Well, we'll get there when we start mapping. Although I don't tend to raise the quality of my maps until we get to, like, you know, the sort of blue and yellow tiers in the Atlas. I.e., like, the ones where you have to kill a magic boss, kill a rare boss, or you have to make, like, the map magic to get another tick in your Atlas points, or whatever I don't remember what these things are. Basically, usually I start to, like, make my maps, like, magic when they're, you know, pretty consistently. Well, we're usually right from the start. I don't tend to make them rare until maybe we get to, like, tier 10 or whatever the requirements are. But at that point, I'm also like, well, if I'm going to invest that much, I'm also going to raise their quality. Chisel them a couple of times, then make them rare. And I think that's okay. Bum-ba-bum. I don't know if we'll get to, like, maps in here. I mean, maybe? I mean, I guess because there's no, like, repeat difficulty, at some point it'll just sort of kind of happen organically. You gain access to the, that place where you do the maps. What is it, the Eternal Laboratory or whatever? In the normal run, which is interesting. And I think there's even a waypoint there, like, in the normal run. And normally there's not, because there's no difficulties anymore, so you need access to it right away. But I don't think the maps system has changed, and we're not really interested in going to late game, you know, and grinding that out on a server that's going to get reset at some point, right? This character is not going to be around for a long time. I'm just hoping we can get all the way to the end of Act 8 on this particular run before there's another server reset. Which will probably happen when they're ready to test Act 9. At which point, I probably won't bother again on the beta server. I'll just wait until it gets properly released. I gotta say, have we seen any bugs, any weirdness? I think everything has been 100% solid, right? No crashes. All the flow has been good. Yeah, I have to say. For a beta, it's pretty good. Although I haven't, at this point, I haven't gotten to, like, the newest content. So the stuff I'm doing right now has probably been pretty tested. I'm also really not the sort of person who could properly judge if, like, certain abilities are balanced or broken, or if there's like, well, this says it's supposed to do X, but it's not doing it. So, you know, someone fix that, because I'm not, you know, doing all the calculations. So that might be part of it, too. There might be some bugs going on that I'm not aware of. I mean, hell, there's bugs in, like, the main release games that I'm not aware of that people figure out. So there's a Sanctum and Innocence. I assume this is the boss area. Nice big area for a fight. Hello. Lens of Impurity, uh-huh. You're very shiny. You do not feel very threatening, I have to say. Alright, charging your lasers. Good. That's a big boom. I mean, it helps that I don't have to get into melee with him. For all I know, he's, like, quite dangerous there. Oh! Oh, he's summoning buddies! Oh, now that's interesting. That does change things up a little bit. I don't think this guy takes damage. He doesn't have hit points. Oh, he just has a duration. Okay, now you're in the middle, and now what? Is it possible that I can't hit you until all these things go? Lightborn Apostles, alright. So just try to cut you a little bit to... Well, I was hoping to cluster you up in a good way to... Okay, I'm taking some damage. Do I just have to time this out? Looks like yes. I mean, maybe there was like a predetermined kill count. But it looks like it may have mostly just been timed. So you're going to summon another dude. At least I don't have to worry about positioning my totems to hit both you and the dude. And it is really nice that on this build, I don't have to stand still and cast. I can, like, kite this guy all day long. Oh, did you just turn back into a statue? Oh, that's neat. Charging your lasers. Let's go and flame trap underneath your feet some more. Keep it refreshed. What? When did this turn into a bullet hell game? Alright, this guy's got some cool-ass abilities. I'm not feeling too threatened, although I was just thinking, like, if there was, like, multiple difficulties, I would, ouch, would not want to face this guy on a, you know, merciless and ruthless, or cruel difficulty and all that sort of stuff. I am an Order, I'm a New, the Eternal, I am Innocence. Wait. Oh, that wasn't even your final form! Innocence, God Emperor of Eternity. Oh, okay. Maybe I wasn't giving this fight enough credit. I actually wonder if this is the end of Act 5. Feels a little short. Oh my god! Okay, oh my god, what the f... Okay, I thought this was a piety move where I could just kite it, but no. I suppose I could have flame dashed. Don't know what his turning radius is. It looks like I was sort of avoiding it at the end. Well, I stand by my statement that I would not like to fight him on... Oh no, he's just... There we go. Just hard to outrun. I gotta sort of run through him. Probably get out of that glowy area. Fighting him on a higher difficulty would be a huge pain in the ass. Oh my god, we're really not doing a lot of damage to him. Resist elemental damage. Okay, well that doesn't help. I don't have a ton of fire penetration effect, right? I only have the gem, and that's it. There's a lot of other builds that will end up with more fire pen from passive skills, and I think some ascendancies as well. Totem, totem. Okay. That's timed out. You still have a shit ton of health. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna run through you. There we go. That's the trick. Definitely, like, run through him right away. And then you can kite more practically. Stay out of there. I'll have to try to see if I can catch whatever his precast for the laser beam is. Because I don't think I've noticed which one it is. We're now in black and bullet hell. He's got his... There's his charge. Now, it seems to happen pretty damn fast. I'm expecting that, I don't know, it might not be fire damage. It might just be generic magic damage. Oh my god! Okay, I just took a crap ton of damage. And another crap ton of damage. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I know I've already got a portal, but this one's closer. I'm just going to go and reset my flask here for a second. Breathe. Jeebus. I mean, it doesn't help that, like, he's new, right? So, everything gets a little bit easier once you understand what the frack is going on. He seems to be doing more and more damage, though. There we go. Cluster you guys up. Kill, kill, kill. I'm assuming this does recharge my flasks. Maybe... You don't drop loot, though, and you might not actually be giving me XP either, which is... I don't know. Ah! Okay, run through there. Has he done anything that's giving me, like, debuffs? Divine Beam. Taking fire damage the longer you're in the beam. Yes, well, I figured that part out! But yeah, he's not actually making me sit around with debuffs. Totem just went away. Bullet hell. Oh my god, damn. Can I use this thing as a shield? There's probably a way that I can... this is unpleasant. There we go. Get out of that before it explodes. Drop some more of those. Blow up your feet. Bullet hell. Okay, the fact that it gives you a little stutter there, like a micro stun, that is insanely dangerous. Okay, you got two of your buddies at once. Okay, but not for very long. Alright, get out of there, because I was going to say that we know that's a lot of damage. Whoa, out of flask again, too. That was a heck of an interesting challenge. And everything is harder the first time you see it. What the... Who are you? Okay, so we killed Innocence, and now we talk to Sin. Does anyone feel like maybe we're the baddie all of a sudden? I'm Sin, the Forgotten One. Would that humanity could forget all of thy kind. Perhaps with your help, that might still come to pass. For now the blinding light has been dimmed, and darkness clambers to fill the void. Kitava is that darkness, an eclipsing flood of filth and corrupted desire. The light of life itself will go out if Kitava's tide is not turned back. Kitava is a tidal wave, insatiable, unstoppable, but for one thin sliver of hope. My brother's sign of purity. Look to it in the choking passages of Templar reverence. Maybe missing a capital? I don't know. It should be our torch when night falls at last. Unless you're just talking about reverence in, like, the concept as opposed to a place. Okay. I'll just vendor these things. Travel back through the Templar courts. Find the officer where? Chamber of Innocence, Chamber of Innocence. I could talk to Lonnie for a reward. I guess I'll do that. Hello.
You deserve recognition for what you've done.
Defeated lesser of two evils. Uh-huh. Yes, give me a reward. Give me a 4-link piece of armor. Battle plate sounds good.
Once Kitava has gobbled up every scrap of Oriathan flesh, sucked every Oriathan bone dry of marrow, he'll turn his endless hunger to Namakanui and the whole Karui archipelago. As you know, the Karui will fight, and they'll fight hard, but they're going to need all the help they can get.
3 treasures. A whip, a tooth, and a fish hook. Go to the reliquary. Alright. So, well, it's more armor. It's more life. And it's more resistances. It doesn't have the 2% physical damage reduction, but I think it's worth doing. I'm not going to use the armor stones or whatever to increase the quality of this. I think this is just a direct upgrade, and the sockets happen to be exactly the correct color as well for the gems I was using. So that sounds pretty swell. What I might do is, rather than sell this piece of gear, I'm just going to keep it for... do I have one called leveling? No, I guess that's partially what this is. Just random crap that I might use going forward. Yeah, I guess we had another 4-link piece of armor over here, but it's not as good as the battle plate. And it's not even magic yet, so that's okay. But I think it's a lower base. Boom. That is a lot of life on there. But no. No, it's fine. I don't think we're going to be Tell you what, I'll keep it around. I think that's a pretty low amount of life, actually, on a leather belt. Yeah, it's under 30. You know what? I'm just going to vendor that as well. I guess... Is it just me, or was there not someone standing here a second ago? Was there not? Where's the person who sells, like, weapons and armor? I probably missed a plot point about where the heck they were going. Or something like that. What is this one? Increased duration? Yeah, we've got 3 of those I've just picked up along the way. And Vol Spectral Throw, which again, yeah, already had one. Awesome. So, the Ravenous God. Oh, that red X. Kitava's awakened is destroying. Kitava's torments. Wait, I'm confused. Controllable. Where's the zone where we just were? Oh, Chamber of Innocence is over here. So, are we going to go here and then backtrack? I wonder if I... Okay, tell you what. Let's just go back this way. And go out the Chamber of Innocence this way. Oh, there were 2 doors. Maybe this one I was locked. Because we walked all the way around here to fight the boss there. And then it just popped us out back over there. Maybe this one was locked, or maybe I really walked a long way last time. So let's explore a different path here. Travel back through the Templar courts. Hold on. Then, do I actually want to go back out this way? Oh! And there's a dude over here. Okay. Released sin. It's fine. So you're going to go Overseer's Tower. Okay. Interesting. So this is now going to be the Torched Courts. Oh, good. We're back to everything being horrible again. Excellent. Hello, Orb of Chance. Thank you. Are you a dude? No, you're just a regular guy. Kind of looked like you might have been like a rare or something. You had a lot of glows going on. Every time people do shield charges, they've got like glows and shit, and I'm like, maybe you're important. But no, they're not. Chest. So yeah, this is the place I was talking about. Oh, everything is so beautiful and shiny, kind of Roman-esque. Now everything's on fire. I don't think it said Torched Courts before. I think it said, like, the Justicar Courts or whatever it was. I think it might have changed when I came in here. So we got to find the ossuary. I don't remember what ossuary means. It means something. It's like some sort of garden or something like that. I don't know. You are a lot of magical dudes. And you're probably going to kick my ass because I ran right in the middle of you, but... I was trying to get to a place where I could more carefully position those things. 4-link Shadow Axe. The Vile Staff is too big for me to bother picking up all the time now. I don't have that much of a dire need for chromatics. I mean, early on it was really important. Now I've got a few banked up. And mostly I just want to go for a little bit more speed. So we'll go to the next level, Fire Trap. Boom, 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 boom. Get Fire Trapped. Excellent. Well, I mean, there's still good density of dudes. We're about to hit another level, too, which is nice. Oh, more magic dudes. Okay, a little bit of hurt on me, but... Oh, they've got fast attacks. And they're quite tough. Chest. I mean, ignore the gold ring. Let's pick up that. You're not all dead. There we go. So I'm assuming if I just keep moving generally forward, I will find things. It looks like we're not running into too many dead ends, so that feels okay. All these red X's. They must be the sign of that god or whatever. Or god or whoever's causing the problem. Kitava? I don't know. Lord. Whoa! That's a lot of damage. What the hell is that? Iron Soul. I don't know. Something happened. Get burned, man. Level up. So, oh yes, we are going to get more totem stuff. I'm going to go this side for the damage and cast speed. It's actually going to be a pretty notable boost, I'd say, to our DPS. And what is this? Faster projectiles. Yeah, we want to keep that going up as well, because it's even more projectile damage. Not much more with each one, but a little bit. Drop you, reset these, drop a trap, open the door, trap, trap, trap. That was weird. I couldn't cast my totems through the doorway. I mean, I might have been just like clipping the corner a little bit maybe, and there was a line of sight issue that way. You're a rare. Quick's always a little bit dangerous. Because I think quick, is it just movement speed or is it also attack speed? I mean, even if it's just movement speed, it can be kind of a pain in the ass because it makes it a lot harder for you to kite and dodge and do that kind of things, which is an important part of all these games. You're worth picking up. You're a Superior Flask. I always want to pick you up. Radical Guardian. There's a doorway over there, but I think it just loops back around. Yeah. I think we can ignore that and just travel in this direction instead. This video has already gone a little bit long. I'm just going to go until the next waypoint, and then we'll put in a cut at that juncture. Oh, is this... Oh, okay. I thought it was a unique, not a rare. Just a rare. Although rares do tend to... They often seem to give you better loot than the uniques. I think the uniques do give you a little bit more drop, but I think that because they're so reliable and they don't want to be farmed, I don't think they give you an insane amount. So we're now in the Ruin Square. Cup your hands, children of Kitava, drink of the hot... Oh, it's Utala! Utula over here. That's the guy who was in the town that I was saying, hey, he's gone. What happened there? See, I'll just have to pay attention to the lore at some point. Is there not a waypoint right over here? I was expecting one right as I got into the zone. Because there usually is. I mean, it's not all the time. Although, Are you... Yeah, get in that guy. Yeah, so you don't run away. Loot Monkey. Does make that guy more dangerous. But mostly it means we're going to get some loot from the Loot Monkey. Phase 2. Something. Mm-hmm. Burn, 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 burn. Onyx Amulet might actually be handy for us. Onyx Amulet, the base thing from it is plus blank to all stats. And while we don't care about the strength aspect of it, you know, we do want the... We will need some dex and some int. And I mean, you can just get an amulet that's just dex and int, and it's going to be a higher number. But if this is rare, has really good stuff on it, then it might work out to be an awesome item. So we'll level up the flammability and the controlled destruction, even though we're not using them right now. We got Katarina over here. Hello! You want us to kill some corrupted monsters. Hey, that sounds good and swell. What are your traits? That is not helpful to us at all. That's a lot of life. Actually, hold on. Geared up. Oh, I guess we've got a rare in all the slots. Oh, that's... I thought... Am I wearing an earring? Is that a new item slot? No, no. That's just my secondary weapon set. Looks like we can still use all of our stuff now, even though we have slightly less dex, but we have slightly more life. So that's good and swell. Oh, there's the corrupted monsters. Nice when they're not too far away. Let's probably kill them and then raise their corpses and then bring them to her. And sometimes that can be a... Wait. Shit. Wait, how do we navigate this level? Okay, well, Katarina, I might not... I can see how we get around now, but I might not bother with it. Because I think we're going to require that we bring back the monsters. After we kill them and raise them, we'll have to bring them back to her. And that sounds inconvenient, all of a sudden. Jeweler's Strongbox. Oh, we'll just open it as is. Oh. Not even a bonus for us. Just summon skeletons. Might get us a tiny bit more XP. And that's that. Well, we'll go... Can I not jump through there? No. Is that a dead end? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Because this might wrap around in a slightly convenient way for the corpses, but probably not. That guy looks pretty tough. We'll probably just ignore him. Oh, no, he's going down now. Okay. He wasn't going down very quickly at first. There's the waypoint. Oh, right near the ossuary. Okay, well, then that's it. We're just going to go to the next one at this point. Thank you very much for watching, folks, and I'll see you guys next time.